All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. More Final Fantasy 14. All the gauges, numbers look good. Yep. Looking good. And that was good timing, too, because we're just now loading in. Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope everybody's having themselves a good Friday. I know it isn't Good Friday, but I hope it is a good Friday. I was gonna say something and I just lost it. Whatever it was I was gonna say is gone now. Oh well. Just oh well. It's gone. Yeah, I've been awake for 2 hours at this point. Gonna sleep in longer, but Thor decided that he needed to be up. Oh, fuck yourself. Alright, so last time we were working on these two quests. We have one for the class or job, I don't know. And then we have the main quest. So I think I'm going to work on this one. Because it's actually just kind of right there. And then should be done with those for at least a little bit. Yeah. Go over here and do. I love when you log in. It's just immediately raining. Wonderful. Not that I mind. I mean, I don't really mind rain. Like in the real world. I don't like cold rain. But I don't. Can I actually get out this way, or does this... What? Why? I can literally go around. Why don't they let you out that gate? Like, I need to go there. Like, untried adventurers. I'm level 50. Yes. Or is this just one of those things where it's like they just forgot to open the gate? But it need to be. It's hurting my frames ever so slightly, but still playable. So. A lot of it's this rain too, isn't helping either. I mean, I understand why, but it really annoys me that you can't ride your mount inside the town. And then they make the town so large and everything so far apart. You gotta slog your way through. Like, I don't care about your stupid fate. Fuck off. And does anyone like those things? They're just a waste of time. That is large. A lot of teeth. What the? Let me... I stuck on? All right, here's the tree. Here's the others. That is a long interaction. Level sync 50. I am already level 50, so it's not going to do anything. Sure, I can hear what's going on. And of course, something goes wrong. Get a whole army coming at us. Not good. Rage is too strong, cannot reach him. Stay focused. If we fail, who will rise to take our place? But the forest turns against us. We can only reach the Great One. His minions will relent. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. Stand strong. You're going to let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers? I don't have feathers. But I'm guessing that's the legendary... What's his name? Guy whose soul that we have. Who of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Eyes deceive me? No time for chit-chat. Raya O, Arun, focus your energies on the guardian tree. Must quell the Great One's fury, dispatch its minions, and resume the quieting. Now we have to fight a whole friggin' army. Great One is consumed by grief and something. Of this. Jeez, let go. Can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, quell the fury and heal the tree. We do need to do both. I have a big AoE. Yeah, and it just does it around me. Means that it's best used when there's a bunch of enemies around me. That. Of course, we're never going to heal this tree if things keep attacking, doing damage to it. Don't really even make a dent. I don't think this is going to work. Focus your powers on the tree. I guess we did enough to trigger whatever we needed to trigger. Over? Anger abides, you have done well. Master Atawa, do you truly live? Live, not as you would define the word. Mayhap in the heart, whose strength I borrowed to join you. Is that why my heals weren't doing anything? It's a miracle. No, it isn't. May very well be, or perhaps the mother crystal heard this old soul's wish. I lived a long and fruitful life, but when I drew my last breath in Ogomaro that day, I did so with one profound regret, that I would pass from this realm without finding a worthy inheritor to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in this soul crystal, with the hope that one day it would find its way to the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in the darkness until I met Kira. From the moment you took my crystal in hand, I knew, Pajal or no, I had at long last found one to whom I could truly pass on my knowledge. I knew, yeah, he's going back into the crystal now. While the crystal grows faint, it would seem my all too brief sojourn here has come to an end. Farewell, Kira of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my forest home in your capable hands. Left us. He was never really here. The travel of the world, no doubt his heart always remained here in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. My brother, for once you almost sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I've finally learned something from your sister. Oh, don't worry. They'll be sniping at each other before long. As I could learn something from you, your pride as a Pajal, your deep respect for our past, these are traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Atawa's liberty. Yes, I believe there's a place for both beliefs of kind. Road was a long and winding one, but at long last our work is done. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. I really look out of place wearing that jacket that I'm wearing. You have restored harmony to the forest. Cool. Who's harmony? Guys. I'm running out of bar space. 'Cause it'd be nice to be able to put this someplace else. It doesn't really need to be on the key bar, where I can use the numbers to activate it. It needs to be someplace where I can click it, but I don't have. I suppose I could put it there, but. Meet Master Tao in the flesh. Well, not flesh, perhaps. I am still shaking from the experience and from the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. Be forever grateful to you. I am honored that we are able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself, my brother has expressed the same sentiments. Were Master Atawa here, I'm sure he would say the same. But perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of your garb now pulses with his ancient power. Yes, there can be no doubt that Master Atawa intended this as his parting gift. Take it and wear it with pride, Kira. Before we part, I would bestow unto you a present of my own. The ancient powers vested in me as Seed Seer bestow upon you the greatest incantation known to our kind. May you ever heed the will of the elementals. Use it in wisdom and compassion. Not given to formalities, I swear. Not know how my sister manages. Oh. Short time I have known you, you have grown into a fine white mage. Honored to call you my peer. Use your powers in moderation. Let compassion be your guide. And I have no doubt you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. Oh, and that gives us the benediction. Power. Quest complete. Job's done. This concludes the White Maid quest for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest before the dawn. Once you have done so, the next White Mage quest will be available from Raya Osena. Cool. Whole bunch of healer stuff now. Ah, see, now it fits in. Whatever. And it doesn't block headgear, too. That's not. Now we just have to wait until all this stuff gets replaced. Because it will. Yeah, well. Cool. Until the dawn, though, I don't have any idea when that's going to happen. But let's go here, and we'll go back to working on main quest stuff. Okay, where was this quest? Oh, it's up. Over here by the boop, boop. Okay. You. I do not remember why we need to talk to you. Oh, we need to, like, fix the ship or something. Greetings and salutations. Inform me of your ventures in Alport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Professor Lambert is fond of saying no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. Oh, that's right. We were trying to find the... trying to find out the... trying to find the things. And... Stream elements, why are... Okay, that's it. You're getting kicked. You're annoying the crap out of me, and I don't need you... This. You're done. I don't think I can untime you out, K either. It doesn't even tell me why you got timed out, just that you did. But yeah, we're kicking Stream Elements bot because they're too aggressive. Sorry about that. I didn't know that they were going to do that kind of stuff because there's no, I can't do settings or anything with it. I was looking for them earlier and there's nothing I can configure with it. So it's just doing whatever it thinks it wants to do. Anyway. No action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek can be found in abundance at standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You're familiar with Spriggans, yes, the furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12's Wood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. Quite fascinating. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when you couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had, therefore we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. What about all the other corrupted crystals that I've been collecting? Take one of those and place this true heart. I shall save the story of its origin, the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside the Spriggan's lair and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. Method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. Bring on with there. Okie dokie. Hello, Reg. Good morning. How are you doing today? It is still morning, right? Yeah. At least for me. I don't know what time zone you, but it's morning for me. Yes, it seems like the game has stopped playing music when I'm on my Chocobo, too, which is either that or it's just so quiet I can't hear it. So yeah, Kay, if you're still here, I would say if you're gonna use Stream Elements, don't invite their bot to your channel because it's just annoying. Oh, Bridge. Especially if you have actual human moderators. What the heck are you? You're Spriggans. They're kind of cute, actually. Got spanked for all caps. Yeah, well, it won't happen again because I've banned the bot, so. I don't care. Like, you want to come in here with all caps, that's fine. Bother me. Like, Crafty got banned one time, or got timed out one time for what do you... Why? For, coming in with his normal emote spam. And it's like, no, why? No, that's fine. Let me be the judge of whether or not it's too bots or whatever. Whatever, it's my fault for inviting it in the first place. Oh, it was holding a crystal. I didn't even notice that. Alright, where am I? I was gonna say, do I not have the thing that I needed to have? You sense a hostile presence. They are actually really cute. Even this one that is large and mean. I have one as a pet. They're actually really. Just die. Thank you. Okay, and then back. Well, anyway, hi Kay. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about the bot. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Friday morning. I'm gonna try and see how far I can get in the main story today. Doing okay? That's great. Okay is all we can hope. I don't know why it stopped playing music when I'm riding the Chocobo. Probably a setting or something that changed it. I wish they'd put one of these crystals right next to the gate so that you can jump as soon as you get inside. Otherwise, you gotta run all the way to the closest one. You can teleport to the gates, but you can't teleport from the gate. Unless there's something I missed. Entirely possible. A cool water wheel design. That before. Doesn't look like it would be super efficient though. Especially because you're kind of missing the... do not sneak up on me. I was engrossed in that god's awful smell. It's a crystal that I pulled out of a thing's gut. Breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Also see you weren't averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juice is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once did. Why so glum? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth aspected ether. We've been looking for ice. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice aspected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were not. Yeah, if you're gonna have me go and collect one of each, then I'm gonna get annoyed and start murdering. Beg your pardon, forgot to return a crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambert. Something about a man named Marquis. Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. Occurs to me I've yet to ask why you needed the crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it ends. I mean, only if you consider killing a Titan to a primal to perhaps it is best I remain ignorant, didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information, or with any information whatsoever. Considering every single one of them calls themselves the professor's greatest pupil. Alright, now we're going to go back to Sid. Here. Lead to your vessel, yes. This way. Oh, and it's actually here for a change. For some reason, right, when I first got teleported here, the ship just did not want to appear. Various modifications have been completed. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and Gardua. The crystal. Need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not. I'll see your hard work doesn't go to waste. We're just standing around nodding at each other. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it'll become something greater, something extraordinary. Something that they would try to ease of the voyages. Boldly go where no one has gone before. This is me. This is what I was born to do. I mean, can you blame me though? I am a Star Trek fan. So, like, the fact that they call the ship the Enterprise just tickles me. During my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure this will work. I think it only fair to tell you there is a small but statistically significant chance the crystal could trigger a massive... So many people trying to talk to you? Popular. Better that we remain popular. Wish to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing, this feels right. Apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Because we're probably going to die. There, she's ready. Set course for the Howling Eye. Maximum warp. Gauge.
Ah, she stirs.
Oh, the characters are talking. What is...
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
They did use the line. Bunch of nerds. Oh no, he pulled off part of his head.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Doesn't really surprise me. Oh, now we're gonna get to see his memory.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Not correctly either. You've had them on your forehead the whole time. You gotta put them over your eyes. Otherwise, they don't do anything. Oh, it's little baby Sid.
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
Kind of cute,
Young
actually.
prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
Yep, tinkering with stuff, building stuff. Sounds about right.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done this? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
Typically around the teenage years.
When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
Oh, that's different. Oh, wait, is his dad one of the bad guys?
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Oh, no, this is... Okay, so that's not his dad. That's somebody else. That's definitely one of the bad guys, because that's the style of armor that they use.
Better in the end. Gaius was just another man with an all-consuming obsession.
And this world looks weird when you get up high enough.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Oh, yeah, with those two, who we've met. Is that me? I'm confused.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose.
Is there time travel shenanigans in this? Seems like there's time travel shenanigans.
That there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
That's creepy. What's her hair doing? Blowing in the wind.
The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
I mean, if you think about it, it's probably incredibly windy up there.
Alphinaud, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden.
Part where he reveals that he's Garlean. I thought we knew that. Or do I just... maybe I just don't know the significance.
I remember everything.
Good song.
My people and my purpose. Everything.
The lip syncing in this game is terrible. Although, at least they tried, unlike FromSoft.
Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
There were hints, but this first time it was blatantly stated. Ow. We're definitely going to get knocked down, right? Like, this isn't just going to go straight into the boss fight. There's no way it would be that easy. Okay. Place new. All our efforts, all our travails? There's another word that this game really needs to come with a thesaurus, because they like to use words that it's like, they like to use $5 words. And it's like, I have no idea what that means. We do it? Yeah, straight in. All of it was for this. Make ready for the end is nigh. Hers or our own. The Howling Eye now accessible. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, before we jump into that, I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be right back. Cat seems to think that the Eevee is a toy. Play with him. Knock him around. Alright. And I guess we go in. Players. Seriously, level 44. Sync from 46. Huh. Alright, in we go. Try not to die this time. Who intrudes? Insolence shall not go unpunished. That is a design. She's huge. I'll just expressing amazement over the creature. Oh, and she's got minions. Who would have thought? Oh, prisoners. Hideous primal monstrosity. She's not bad looking. You should play Code Vein if you want to see like monster mommies. Code Vein is full of them. Yeah. Put an end to it. Hear this blasphemy. Landwalkers below. Crawl upon the earth. Bound by nothing. Won't tempt me. It is a Souls-like, just to point out. It's definitely one of the easier ones, though. Alright, all the threatening is getting boring. Can we just get to the fighting? Or the rest of the party is bored. Fight for the Scions, fight for Azoria. Suppose I could skip the cutscene. I can always go back and watch them later. Die. Feathers everywhere too, that's fun. Text on screen for chat box is black and it blends into all the dark scenes. I can't change the color of the text. I hate Stream Elements' chat box. I hate it. It's so terrible. Yeah, it's the way that they want you to use it. Oh, I see what's going on. The way that they want you to use it is they want you to use it with a what you call it? A black background or a white background. Like they want you to have a background on it. What? Well, I mean, I guess if you use a... Jesus. If you use something like, you know, like Crafty, or like Crafty's screen, the way that he's got the, call it. I'm gonna stay out of the... There we go. Yeah, I don't like the chat box that Stream Elements has. I think I know what you're talking about. They have a border on the... Yeah, where the game is shrunk down, and then they have a border around it, and then that's where all the the camera and all the extras and the chat box and everything goes. Because then you'd be able to see it, because then it would have a background. And if you look at like the default, the pre-made, the pre-made overlays that Stream Elements has, they're all like that. Every single one of them is like that, and they really don't seem to like the idea of doing it like this. Kind of attempted it for the Hollow Knight, just don't have the assets for the border yet. Yeah. That's the other problem too, is that you need to have something to put there. Otherwise it just looks weird. He's like threatening us. Paying attention. Only the beginning, all who oppose. Yeah, she's just threatening us. I'm gonna try to. I'm just. This is just boring. Is that it? Like, we didn't kill her. She just threatened us. Early trials are super quick. Yeah, well, I mean, the other... Oh, okay, now we go.
Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die? We've done it.
I was gonna say, because, like, the other times when we fought one of the primals, we killed it. But this one, it's like, threaten you, threaten you, threaten you. Alright, trial's over. Why didn't you die?
Impossible it is. Kill you all.
Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, Almighty Garuda.
I guess because there's more of this.
Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Cid, my boy, you look well. For one who is
Gaius, such an
forsaken
iconic
king of
man.
country. I wonder what else you will forsake
I guess.
before the day is done.
Like, I guess we've seen him before, but this is the first time that we've actually, like, interacted with him.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day?
Kill Primal. Well, Cid's just an idiot.
I shall accomplish far more.
Look at this guy over here playing Final Fantasy VII. Guns and everything.
Is that all? Is that all?
She's still here.
Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Touched me.
Very well.
Problematic.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Sword is a legit gunblade. Yeah, I'd noticed that.
Save us, Titan, Lord of
They're all just praying for their various primals.
the pain, the pain.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
So she's extracting the crystal essence from everybody? Oh. She's resurrected the other primals. Well, that's bad.
No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
It's this bad.
Render yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against.
Oh, now she's gonna try to like eat them. Primal's are godlike entities. They don't exactly die. Yeah, they explained that before. That when they get summoned here from the ether, and then when their physical forms get destroyed, they just go back to the ether until the next time they get called forth again. But it is kind of like strange that she's decided, oh, I'm gonna resummon these other two. And then apparently try to eat them or something?
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire.
Orbital death laser. Oh, Mecha Kaiju. Oh, it's just 8. Oh, that's really bad.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda.
I mean, now I want to know what this thing is called, but reasons I can't say.
Khaleg had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
When a god shows fear, you know it's bad. Yeah. I mean, this thing just like one punch killed and apparently absorbed 2 of them. That's not good. He almost got away. It bites her. And now it has wings. You put the wings in the wrong spot. If you have a tar, the wings go on the
It exceeds
4-legged body. The wings go here, not here. They don't do any good here. Here you can actually use them. Fantasy creature design.
With each primal it consumes.
It had wings before, didn't it? No, it didn't.
A marvel, is it not?
It didn't. It's like as it did. It wasn't even a tar before it ate the first one. It's like each time it eats one of them, it changes, which I think is what he's saying right here.
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time.
I mean, I'd be worried about getting eaten by the thing.
Your leaders are as wise as they are reported. They will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
It just fucking uses the little wings. Did you eat a bumblebee at some point? Because you should not be able to fly like that.
12, have mercy. What
Go lay down, your back is killing you, have a good stream. Alright, well, I hope you feel better. Yeah, do some stretches and stuff too. It'll probably could help.
And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius Van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Wait, so is Azoria the name of the continent or the name of the planet? I thought it was the name of the planet.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon
Need to get more
his
sound alerts.
ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts. but that was the extent of their aggression.
Zoria is the Gardania, Ulda, and Limsa region, their other land. Oh, okay, so it's the name of the continent. Okay.
Damn it, guys. Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
Built it or
It has been a
bred it?
day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat.
Yeah, get rid of the primals. Yay!
While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side.
We have a bigger problem, but yay, the primals are gone. No, not continent. All the known land is one continent.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at the map, I think, once we get out of this cutscene.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions.
Oh, and who would have thought?
All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Okay. So this right here is Azoria. Called. Oh, okay, I see. So it's covered in clouds right now, but yeah, there is land mass. All of this. Okay. I see what. I kind of wish that this was like. This is just nonsense. This is kind of a cool map. Like, I wouldn't mind having a print of this without the clouds, obviously. Okay, that's cool. Experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Gardua attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw. He is really bad about not finishing sentences. Sure, I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists. Truly a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Might be wrong because the map I'm looking at calls this area Novorand? Who knows? Either way, hey, leave. Yeah, no, it's fine. Go get yourself some rest. Feel better. Reclamation. Past time, return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We also had to let the smell kind of air out a bit. Brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. This is why I shouldn't have taken these. This is a thing that Final Fantasy games do, isn't it, though? Because I seem to remember this from one of the other two that I played, where it's like, you start the game out with this one goal, thinking this thing is the enemy, and then by like the end of disc 1, you've beaten that enemy, and then it reveals like, oh, actually there's something that is a lot more dangerous out there that you need to now deal with, and that's the rest of the game. When was it? Maybe it was 7 that did that? Don't remember. I really do, someday I really do need to go back and play through the older, you know, the old 8-bit, and what are you hiding back here? The old 8-bit, 16-bit Final Fantasy games. Honestly, I'd like to do it on stream. Strike you as odd. See signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? May I possess my imagination? Let's proceed into the solar. Well, what's her name? Didn't die. Like, she got away. So she might have come back here. Wait. It's time to dance. Oh, it's... yeah, okay. Agree to friend. How can she tell? She's got an opaque covering over her eyes. Sid, wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of, it's been a while. I expect her to just straight up pass out. It would kind of be in character. Don't believe it, I was sure you'd been... Place has seen better days. Wasn't actually here, still in talks, the Adder's Nest. First I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Church had taken care of the bodies, but still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. Yep, their buddies here too. Not here right now. Gone to Ulda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalo and Milifena weren't among the dead, according to the church. Thinks they were taken somewhere. Yeah, she got either captured or got away. I don't remember. Orders of the Black Wolf. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that could be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Be aware of its existence as well as the immunity it grants to gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. Means to use Milifana to gain an understanding of the Echo. Yeah, that makes sense, because your one big vulnerability with the primals is the thing brainwashing your your people. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us. Rebuild the Scions and save Azoria. Can I count on you, Yida? Ye? No? Ye? What? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need. Guess our next move. For now, I say we rest. Yes, let's sleep in the place that is full of the spirits of the dead. He's just sitting in a chair, too. Guess it's better than Sid, who's standing up. At least we're somewhat... Hey, I was trying to sleep. Shut up. Don't you tell me to think. I will think if I want to. Yeah, I might go back to using Streamlabs, the Streamlabs chat, just because it's visible. And then just take the Stream Element one off. Unless I can find a better Stream Elements chat. But I cannot. They have like nothing.
Bringer of light. Brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
Now we're talking to a mountain.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin.
Oh, it's a giant teleport crystal.
Bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both.
Are you?
Still thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee,
There's the other one. Everybody's safe. Yeah, and we found another one too. I guess she knew about her already. That we five should meet each other, thus defies simple explanation as if a benevolent hand... What? No, it doesn't. Like, literally, this is the headquarters. It makes sense that people would come back here to see if anybody else was alive. What's more surprising is that the bad guys aren't hanging out here waiting. Do not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. My tinnitus is struck. Please stop. Please stop. Know where they're being held. I want to know what's up with this. Like, this is what is intriguing me. Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordana, Castrum Centauri. I think I've been near there at least. Just zooms in on your character's face, which is just expressionless. That took forever. Discuss the fate of the prisoners. Alright, rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, even under normal circumstances. Breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Centauri houses prisoners whom the Garlands deem valuable, we may be confident they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I want to look someplace else. Intelligence is a dumb stat. I believe I know a man who will be able to assist us in this. Lord Porthelane of House Derlintart. He is stationed... Oh, okay. Good thing we've already talked to him. Beep. Yeah, we need time. This. Itchy spots. All right, and then we gotta go south. I have no interest in the debate. I don't know why this place doesn't have a crystal. I guess they don't really... It would be nice to not have to go there and then come back down here. Aha! It was you. Unmasked the Heretic, what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate, but of course, Drollmont confided to me you were a sign of the Seventh Dawn. Taking stuff at random. Castrum Centauri, what interest have you all in the Imperials? Build several of our number whom we intend to free, and any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see that might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum, a Hyrian woman, an Islenian man, and 2 Lafels, 1 male, 1 female. Them, it has to be. That scant morsel is of use to you. You may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. What do you mean? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Korthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rhodogen and a Lafilal, were all seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? Neither wore Imperial dress. Both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption they were prisoners. Oh, okay. And the tide has hit me. I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. Find them, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. We already captured once, though, so... Bring those held will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit to some slight delay. Escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. Likely only a matter of time. Okay, so we're just going to go find those two. Your fellow Scion's prisoner, in hopes of understanding the echo, seems reasonable to assume they will not be executed in such those. Yes, but they might be being tortured in the meantime. Yes, we're gonna go get your friends. I mean, these guys are evil, but their armor does look pretty cool. Although it would be funny if, like, the guy's horns were floppy. Yeah, and I got freaking Liberty Prime over here. Preparations are almost complete. Stands a culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated if the Emperor's vision becomes a reality. Last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We give the ignorant children of Azoria the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Now we're doing Star Wars references. Depart for Castrum Ossens at midnight. Command the Western Front in Vilbrand. The Zorians will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. I'm guessing Shieldbearer is going to be the next mini boss, or the next boss that we fight. Can't really call him mini. Give my imprudence, but it's proper to give command half our forces to a... I've given you nothing, you have earned it. That will be all dismissed. My lord. These guys really remind me of Warframes. That's what's been reminding me. Like the design and the look, especially like her design really reminds me of a Warframe. My quarters, 1 hour. Bring that lingerie. That thing is... Yay, leveled up. Alright, talk to you again. Purpose here is to reconnoiter Garland activity along the spine. Owing this, I have the honor of being acquainted. Report of the Imperial airship's landing came to us by way to the west. Man station entrance. I'd be able to tell you more. Expedite your mission. Letter of introduction. I mean, you and your letters of introduction, they don't really seem to do much. Oh, there's a dungeon right here. Are we going into a dungeon? Kind of interesting. Subterranean fortress excavated by the Great Iscardian House of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. I have a letter for you. The letter come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. Captives are like to be your friends, you say. Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. Emergency landing reportedly took place near Outram Vale, situated south and west of here. Suggest take your search there. You got a knight named Paramons. He should be able to help you. Well, there is a dungeon here, though. Dungeon. Probably. Alright. Go. And we go. A dungeon, right? Bunch of dungeons around. Airship saw it approach to land with my eyes. Hasten the landing site. Arrived just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. Not before it deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation among the. Prisoners aboard the ship, and they seized the opportunity to flee, deployed to form, returned to my post, find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Where they were, they tried the door to Null Vale and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the area, mayhaps you'll be able to find the footprints. Yeah. Time to turn on detective mode and follow footprints. More just busy work. Click on the footprints, please. I don't really want to fight this. It's kind of one of those things because the NPCs running through here would be getting attacked by the snow wolves of wolves, not wolves. Ish. We're gonna have to follow these for. Footprints in the snow objective. Footprints in the snow objective. Like it's just filling up the chat with objective completed message. Look at that. You can just barely see it right there. It's I mean they're obviously under the bridge, but can I? Oh, I can't talk to him through the bridge. That would have been funny. What's up, Wedge? Where'd your buddy go? Old, want to go home. Hi. Please don't eat me. I'm not really as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. It's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. Snapping at our heels like a hungry pack of wolves. I was so hell-bent on evading them, almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw thrice. When I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was. Biggs, he isn't here. Went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Me, Sid, have you had any success? How did he get our number? Track down Wedge, that's wonderful news. What of Biggs? Hardly surprised me the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taking care of him. Cover the area surrounding the Darkhold and nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact Biggs headed west. Sure he'll turn up soon. Over to your position while keeping an eye out. Memory serves, should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. I believe it's called. Let's meet there. Here, I hope. Was that Master Garland you spoke with? Yep, he's alive. Been alive this whole time. He thought he was named Marquis for a while. Under the Bridge. That's another good song. No, go away. The thing that opened, otherwise I was just gonna crash straight into it. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? M. Companion has got to chill, calm, and warm yourself by the fire. Bring you a hot broth. Yeah, he should start feeling better with that nice big fire right there. How are we feeling now then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you. 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Can't bear to think Biggs is still all alone in the cold with the garlands on his heel. He lured the enemy away from my stake. Now he's suffering for it. Hate to have to rely on you again. Do you think you could search for Biggs? Slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. You seen a big guy? Goggles? Out here. Would not raise your hope unduly, but there's a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it Fury's Gaze. It may be worthwhile to investigate. Make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he elected to pass us by. Dumb, because they have guards. They would just be like, hey, go to the place with the guards. Hope that they don't stab me. That would be annoying. Kinda cool. Well, this is not what we were looking for. Gonna kill me. I don't actually need to kill them because my quest objective is already advanced. So I run. Too many of them for my little white mage butt to deal with. Not in the area stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the garlands away from me, but where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? Oh, hopefully one of the other ones will find him. Must find before he comes cold. Must be someone in this tower can help us, even if this tells us where else to look. Ask anyone, blah, blah, blah. Alright, well. Assuming we have to go. Yeah, the little arrow is on. This long ass tower. Tall. Only long if you're looking at it. You! Tell me where the guy is. Not to be found around here in the vicinity of the Darkhold. It's possible he made for White Brim. To reach it, one must travel through Daffin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantee your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. Walk. Oh, and one more thing, do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, and you broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. Why? Why is that something you feel the need to tell me? Besides, I'm just going to get down this way. Because, hey, you can't die from fall damage, so fuck it. Let's go. Not over there. Boreas Biggs. Okay. Phone is just blowing up. Take you back dead or alive. Why don't you come and find out? They're both bouncing. The situation is grave. We need to do something right now. Yeah, let's just sneak up very carefully behind one of them and stab them. Or dumbass could give it away. Pound you all into the next Umbral era. Oh god, they brought a big robot with them. Ah, stop doing AoEs on me. What? Duty failed? What? I hate when it does that. It's just like, alright, and just randomly you fail. Cannot cast while casting. I have no idea where he went. Don't tell me to stay close to him. Tell him to stay close to me. There he is. Where the fuck? Why did you just run off? Idiot. Stop AoEing me. Jesus Christ, there's more? AoEing me. There. That would have been a nightmare to do on normal. Endless waves of the fuckers. Been too long in the cold, must find shelter. Yeah, or he's gonna throw up, one of the two. Monument Tower you say? Very well, bury him there with all haste. Sid would be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge. I love reunions. Me now he's fine. We go back. I feel like that's going to be really useful on some of these. Those NPC battles, because some of the NPCs have so much health that like my cure spells do nothing to affect them. Like I can actually use that to actually restore their health. Can I thank you enough? The same goes for the rest of you. Thank you enough. Don't mention it. Blah. It looks like an onion. That is here. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see the two of you again. Really, you? Go and jump on him. Told me the raid on the walking sands. Fear the worst. What happened? Enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. Must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How do the Garlands get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flames should have seen them coming, right? Myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage, I noticed not a mist in horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garlands came neither by land nor by air, nor are they born there by the potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Ashkans. Yeah, we already know that there's one that works with them. Bound and blindfolded, bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. Can't really say how long we were aboard. When the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into containment cell together, while Milifon and the others were taken elsewhere. This was the last we heard from them. Yeah, that's... We need to go. We already knew this. This is not new information. What happened next? Held in isolation for what felt like years. It was probably moons or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us, put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. Risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. In the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our cap. And apparently he finds that amusing. Didn't know better to call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel. That would have been Biggs' handiwork, like it's not. Forceful place. Yeah, I agree with my character over that. Many questions on my mind. The answers can wait. Others still wait for rescue. Ironworks is back in business. Let's go give the Imperials what for. Jesus, this is boring. I mean, I get that the character interaction stuff is nice and all, but they're characters that I don't care about. I really don't give a shit. Like, thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now let's find a way to rescue Mafan and the others. Kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held. Yeah, we already knew this. This is not new information. Convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordana. It's a good place they need to prepare. Advice of the local adventurers. Again, just blah, 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 blah. Talk too much. And about crap that I don't care about. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're doing character-focused stories, you need to make the characters be ones that the reader or that the audience actually cares about. And it's like Biggs and Wedge are just kind of stupid. They're like, I don't care. They're annoying. You. Friends are being held. Yeah. Ronald has been high alert. Oh, jeez. A flag could get it in. The Garlands were alerted. So now we're going to go get a set of Imperial armor, and we're going to sneak our way in through the front door. That's probably a better idea than fighting your way in. 8 quests like this where it's like, go here and talk to this person, go here and talk to this person, go here and talk to this person. Never stop. Holy crap. Yeah, this is the drainage pipe that I found before. I was looking for the way to get in there for my last quest. Yeah, and I'm not saying that character focused stories are bad, and usually character focused stories are better than alternative. Problem is, like I said, you can't force somebody, you can't force your audience to care about characters. You can't just plop a character in front of them and go, you love this character now. It works sometimes, but it doesn't always work. And you have to assume that it's not going to. Pretty much. Because that's actually a problem with the last season of the original Charmed. The original Charmed introduced this new character who the show treated her like she was the next, you know, fan favorite hot one. And it's like, no, don't care. Like, in the slightest. I like that has a stun. That's really nice. You know, even if it is just for a second, still very nice. These guys I actually have to kill. Sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What are the captives? Still refuse to speak. May as well be deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out. Others aren't much better. It's on my nerves. Each time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. That seems to be about 90% of characters in this game. Is it just... Oh, maybe not that many. Why so obsessed? Possesses some mystical power. Like the kind of beastmen use. How am I supposed to know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask yourself? Go to Tumblr, like my head where it is. Thank you very much. Break is over. Get back to stations. That didn't tell us anything other than to confirm that the people that we're looking for are actually there. I guess is good, but things are looking. Now we gotta get all the way back over here. Ooh, glowy. Shiny object. Understand the construction so much comments and what you're able to learn. Indeed, presence confirmed. We may proceed with the mission. Sid took the liberty of defining a plan of action. Get the details from him. Plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. Disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers, infiltrate the stronghold. Looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, need your assistance in preparations of my own. Depending on his blah. Yeah, just find somebody who's wearing it, kill them, and then take their underwear. Put together a makeshift communication jamming device. Explanations like to be a bit technical. I don't care. As long as you can make it, that's it. So I need to go use the reader at prime locations. We're getting into the point. We're getting to the point with these quests that I was at with ESO, where you just skip through the dialogue and then just go do whatever the objective is, because like it's just annoying. Oh, prime location. Huh. Okay. I fell in a crevasse. There's supposed to be one right over there, but I can't see it. Good frog. Go away. Back to singing in your swamp. Leave me alone. I'm not doing anything that involves you. Not in range my ass. Fuck do you want me to stand? Here? Here, and then we gotta find where that other one is. Stupid, you fall in these little holes and you get out of them. Of course it. Geez, they really like to thunder you, huh? Amazing how much less damage it does when you just take out one of them. And die. Okay. And we gotta go figure out where this other one is, because it's supposed to be like right over here. Fucking frog back. Trying to find this spot. I don't need to fight frogs the whole... Oh, it's up there. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Ah. Very difficult to find path right here. Alright. Back to Sid. Where's he at? There he is. We have the readings. Here, let me see the numbers. Here's your doohickey. Or the crystal should suit our purpose. Pray that we won't have need of their power. Oh, there it is. Like, what? Where did the next quest go? It wants you to practice the part of Imperial Trooper. We get the Imperial Salute gesture. wax out of your ears. Something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan is to have you enter all decked out in Imperial duds, but disguise is more than just clothes you're wearing. You also got to act the part. At the very least, you know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything. Could teach you the salute myself, of course, but especially you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare and watch the Imperials doing it. Why? Unfortunately, though, I'm gonna actually have to go. I need to go to the store and do some of that kind of thing, as well as my throat is starting to get gummed up, and I'm actually out of fluids, other than just water. But I really do need to go to the store, so I might as well. So we're gonna call things here for today, and I will see you guys on Monday, or more than likely more Final Fantasy. We'll continue with learning how to be an Imperial spy or soldier or whatever. Yeah, so thank you to everybody for stopping by and hanging out with me. I always appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Whatever time of day it happens to be for you, I hope it's going well for you. And remember, as always, don't you dare go hollow.